All right, so we can finally talk now. Um, we're in week 2 against Stanford. I guess I'll play this one. I was gonna just go through moments, but I might as well go through it and then go through the air raid offense, so we can teach people something too about this also. So let's see what we can do. Uh, don't have to worry about the recruiting. I don't believe. I think we're straight here. I recruited before the last one was over. Yeah, I should have. Yes, I did. So we're fine there. Uh, we'll go right to it. I think what I'm going to do for the sake of everything, I have it on 5 minutes. I'm going to bump it up to 7, but with the accelerated clock at 15. So it'll be about the same thing. So what do we want Stanford in? That's cool. They'll take us in our greens. Whites. Settings. There we go. Zone pressure. Let's get after it.
So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and
tell them in the Bay Area. Let's go ahead and beat these guys up real quick.
Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going.
How's something cold already? Wow. Is everybody cold?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Malachi Tony, every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text
Somebody out the ball.
week, and we talk about different guys. And this
See.
receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion?
Oh, okay. Really?
This dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score. And he
No way.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Yeah, he was uncovered. However,
this defense, man, you want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that.
should have let it develop a little bit longer.
They set their offense.
Yep, should have let it develop a little bit longer. When he goes out here, I'm banking on those guys all rushing. So yep, and I seen that. Looking out at it, split coverages. So you know you got what you need deep. God, my spidey sensor should have said that the corner was he was squared up, which means he's facing inside. He's squared up. Got him in full technique back there running. That you come off of that and you come backside to Malachi. God.
Even a little bit of a return.
Don't lose your own rules,
that's
boy.
a dream start for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. On the draw, it's Ford. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game,
right.
he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long.
Let's see.
To the air, it's Warren. Oh, they're after him.
There we go.
He sacked this defense all over him.
I don't know if y'all saw
Now
that.
on fourth down,
Sebastian
they'll settle
Ibis
for a field
flying
goal try.
in the air right there.
He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, we spot him 3. Let's go get it.
Right down
Let's
the
come back and run our
boulevard.
stuff.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum.
Let's run our stuff right here, boys.
Want to get the crowd in.
Oh, I spotted them 3.
Drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
Single high safety.
They're gonna need to get something started, finding themselves
Mike's
in
on
a
the line of
3-0 hole.
scrimmage.
The run inside. It's Fletcher.
Good.
They believe
Give us
in
5
that
or
running
6.
game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Go 91
I
right
don't know
here.
why, but it's a
Little
thing.
shallow
The
concept.
ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand
Dropped
that.
it.
They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game.
Call it
We've
snake,
got to
but we call
start
it
the
92.
season
The
fast.
trips right,
We've got to
92.
take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and
Good,
appears
Mally.
to be a wide-open league. So
Makes the grab
There
in
it
their
is.
space. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
It's tough on the defense.
They're
They're
gonna
third down,
anticipate
they're in zone coverage. Everybody's
running
watching
game,
the
so
quarterback, and you're
single
trying
high
to make a
safety.
break on the ball, but
I'm
he just got
definitely
it out of
going
his
for a
hands too
verse right
quickly.
here.
The throw was too
See if we can
accurate.
get
Really nothing
Vaughn
you
or we
could
can
do
get
there.
Lofton on
It's now a
something.
fresh set of downs.
Let's it
Long
fly.
throw.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a
All right.
huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Running inside. It's
Dang.
Fletcher. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long.
We got a version of 95 condensed.
Throwing Mensah.
Bring it back down stem.
It's complete to
That's
the left.
fine.
Doesn't quite make it to the
Bring
first
it back
down
down
marker.
still.
He's a yard short.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back,
That's
keeping
it.
everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Tries to get it on the ground.
He got it.
Brought
Barely.
down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Early 618 F
The
angle.
Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Seam, automatic seam read right there.
To the air on first down.
Good
That's
ball.
caught. It's Vaughn.
Good ball, Darian.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
We're gonna stay on this side with the trips. Chopper out won't work too much. Got the
Offense
corner already
changing the
sinking
play.
in and looking at me. On Malachi Tony's side.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads
Back
to the
downhill.
wideout.
He jammed it. He got it.
Intercepted. They were back in their
That was a
own
bad
end, and they
throw.
stopped the drive. Taking it the other way. The 20.
And it was holding too.
No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back.
Wow, hold on. He gave me a gift right there. Yeah, I should have thrown a hitch route. I should have come off of it quicker. He's already capped in terms of space right there. He's capped over here, which means he still has 4 yards. Should have come off it earlier. As soon as I saw it. Yep, and he turned into a full angle. Nope. Look at this right here. Should have took that.
The touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick six. They'll run it. It's Fletcher. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I...
Got it!
Good ball at 6:18 for the Lakers. Makes them lead.
Hurricanes! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Finally got one on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive.
A little shift, okay.
It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck,
lucky boy.
And the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. This quarterback part of their running game. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. Bulldozes his way through.
Mally.
There he goes. Touchdown, Miami. Stealing a score on special teams.
That's beautiful, Mally.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
I'll take that 14-3 lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. With the catch, it's y'all.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
More in the back.
him the stiff arm.
There you go, Daniel.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Warren. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown.
10 years ago. And now we get another one.
Catches it cleanly at the 20.
Get out the
Everybody
way.
stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
They either cover 1 right. They're going to roll to 3. See what that the boundary safety doing.
Mensah. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player.
3, that's not going to work.
Might be calling a hot route.
Come on, Jacob.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
195.
Pass completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
Gotta worry about the Mike linebacker, and that's it.
Here's Mensah to throw. Right down the middle.
Nice.
Makes the
There you
catch.
go,
It's
Lofton.
Lofton. Breaks into the open.
Excellent.
That is just a gargantuan play as
That's
he
how you
has
read
it
it.
all the way down to the 12.
We're coming back to
And
smash.
the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Again, safety. That's not work. Single high safety. I like for it to be man. I like for it to be closed. Let's go. Close corner with a shot.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises
how you adjust with the
his way to the
macros.
house. Touchdown, Canes.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Warren. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen.
Nice. I love that. That was a nice screen.
Touchdown, Stanford!
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and
They
brought
can
down
block,
at
you
the
know.
16-yard
They're not going
line
to give up
after the
anything deep.
return.
Let's see what we can do real quick.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work.
If we don't get anything
Now
right
they're
here, we'll
backed
shut
up
it down
here,
for
Jesse.
that.
Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time.
Yeah, no, we're good.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sideline to be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. Picks up the first down. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing, Mensah. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Buffs, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Shut out the prompt.
Here now
Let's
to
see
look at
Gigi
some
getting
other
hurt.
games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Now back over to your game on the farm. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Coming out with it, it's Brown.
He
I know
gotta
he
give
thinks he
one
can
on time.
house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
That's going to be
Checking in
aggressive.
with the Cardinal head coach coming out of the locker room. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. Ran through. He smashes his way through again.
Okay, that's enough.
They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Ford. And he's able to bounce off
enough.
one tackle,
Kill
but still
shot.
not a whole lot of running room. Stanford wants to push the pace. Running inside. It's Ford. Might have a chance. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Irvin. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, he's still going. The Cardinal at the line with the first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you gotta have it. You gotta be on the same page, and they were there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Warren. He's got him.
That's a bad
Put it
defense
right
call.
on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hall. Got some room, entered to the goal line.
That's a hell of a call.
Into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going.
Fight out here,
No
take 12
surprise,
after
they
dark.
go down the field, they double up the rushing yards, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement out front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Working that left side now.
Oh, that's how
Following
you
the
right there.
completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player.
Wow.
That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Get this going.
Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
Go sail route
It's
with the
1st
Texas.
and 10 from the 31.
It is open.
Wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Brown.
Nice.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10.
Open again. Pass will take out the edge. Slide. They get something here.
Mensah. He's going to fire
There you
deep.
go.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. He had his man open that time, but just a little too much heat on that pass, and he got it out in front of him.
And it's tough to tell when you need to throw that bullet in there or when you need to lob it in there and put a little bit more air on it. That time you could tell, just need to put a little bit more air underneath that throw.
It's a beautiful
Continuing
read.
to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout.
Yes.
And they're not on the same page there.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Got a little grass. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Go 92 down.
Right, they go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier start.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The Hurricanes back on top.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Dropping back, it's Warren. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
After that incompletion, fourth and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Stanford quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Warren. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab, it's Ford. Tackled there by the defense. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes it on the run. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Look out. He's got room. There he goes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Crazy not to run.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now on first down from the 28.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Warren. They'll run the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
Looking for a big play. Goes high to pull it in.
No.
Wide open spaces.
That's tough, man.
And he
That's
just
bad.
kept running, and he ran away from the crowd.
That's
and he'll
terrible.
take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Canes! He broke away from the defense, and they...
And when the receivers, though, y'all, you get a bonus from the receivers blocking. Look at that. He dug him out. Look at that. Look at these two. I'll take it. You know, the game we have, how many rushing yards in the air raid offense? 201? I should have told y'all running. Stupid though.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Warren. Got a man, it's Ford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He wants a big play here late. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Here's a little room there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense
I forgot. I have to do this.
ready to attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game...
I'll be better in the air raid passing game, but I'm going to take what they give me, man. And remember, I'm running true air raid. I'm not running Shannon Dawson's Miami version of air raid either. Everybody just worry about it. Build around from the interior. Maybe out Florida next week. Oh, I gotta get Wappo. I gotta get Kobe. Come on now. Valley hurt. That's cool. Got Kobe. Oh goodness. I can finally set my program. I need him to open up so I can get my visit going. This is tough. It's close. Good, so good. The other curves. That pitch. Love it. Keep them to visit this week. And we're number one in the country. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, this is tough. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Gotta go get those guys. If y'all saw that, both of them are to the lead. I'm not gonna get another one real quick before I get off this one. See if I can go snag me a 3-star. Go get somebody in the portal probably. I can't get a 3-star gem, dual threat.